I'm not using it, but it looks good.
It looks really good. And we are live. Welcome everyone to a new episode of our leadership series. I've been looking forward to this one. It's because with my friend Danny Attias. Welcome. I'm so honored to have you with me this morning. So happy.
Thank you, Hynd. I'm really happy to be back in the chair with you.
Yes. And so we're going to remind everyone because we met like 2021. It was your first podcast and it was my first podcast as well. We've come a long way, isn't it?
It's been a long time. I love the fact that you pronounce my name perfectly. So in England and in America, no one can pronounce my surname. But actually, my surname is quite common in Morocco.
It is. That's very true. Yes.
Right? So in the UK,
here.
My family were the first Attias in the country.
Attias.
And now, yeah. So you probably pronounce it better than I do.
And you have some roots in here, it's like part of your family is still here.
Yeah, my dad was born in Alexandria, Egypt. My mum was born in Tunisia. Her mum was born in Algeria. So like a full North African contingent.
I love that. And here we go, we reconnect. And it's like the roots keep on bringing us back to whatever we do. I feel that. And we have a lot of things in common.
Mm-hmm. My new boss in my new job, in my new company, I'm sure we'll talk about that, is his dad was born in Alexandria, Egypt as well.
Really?
I know. That's pretty cool. And not only that, the office is across the river from Alexandria, Virginia.
You see?
It all keeps coming home.
It all keeps coming home. And I mean it. Throughout my career, I always find signs. It's like, it feels good to be here. It's like, it's almost the universe sending you a reassurance. This is your path. You're doing great. You're doing great. I love that, Danny. So, of course, your podcast had received many awards and, you interviewed incredible women from all around the world. So can you tell me how was this journey of Sundership and how you started? Let's talk about that part of you because you are.
Yeah. Sundership happened in 2021, like you mentioned. It ran for over 20 episodes. I did some live talks on it as well and some kind of special in-person videos. It was like a huge amount of energy, but so much fun. It came from this word, sonder, which actually I now have the book where the word came from. So this is
you found the book.
The Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows. And I won't read it out from here, but John Koenig had created this dictionary of words that for feelings and sorrows that didn't have words. And the one word in this book, which has just been kind of the most successful, has actually now made it into the dictionary. So the word sonder appears in the dictionary, which is really cool.
It is. Uh-huh.
And it's that realization, it's that moment where you realize that everyone has a story as complex and interesting as your own, and we live life through our own lens. We live life from how does it impact me, how does it impact my family. The person that you're interacting with is got their whole world, and the word sonder is that, now and again we just go, I get it. They've got their own stuff going on. They've got their own thing. And I love that word so much. I created a whole podcast based on it. And I worked with yourself and others, guests, asking one of their earliest or most memorable sonder moments. And we just went on a journey of discovery, finding out what is it that motivates them to do the things that they do? right? You're doing amazing things. A lot of the people I spoke to are doing amazing things in the world.
Yes, I saw
I'm just
that.
going from this first realization that there are others in the world and others have those needs, all the way through to how they're achieving what they're doing, with the intention not to make people feel anxious, listening and feeling anxious, going, oh my God, I'm not doing enough, but to go. But all these people were doing nothing when they started, and they slowly went on a journey of discovery and really lent into their purpose. That was the I really enjoyed doing it.
So that's why I wanted to invite you here, because I want to do the question for you, because you're doing it with so many incredible people, and you share and you really highlight the stories of so many. I want to highlight yours today. So can I ask you that question? What is your thunder moment?
Actually, no one's asked me that question, and so
I know that sounds like it's about time.
I have to think about that. I think there are many. I mean, the one that springs to mind, I have talked about on one of the talks, a kind of bonus episode that I did, very, very young age, and it's slightly different, but very young age. I remember I was going to cross the road, and it would take a minute for the cars to stop to allow me to cross at a zebra crossing, right? And this one time I was going to cross the road, and this attractive woman was on the other side of the road, and the car stopped a little bit quicker, right? The cars, they stopped a little bit quicker, and I thought to myself, I was very young. I was probably like 10 or 12, but I thought, people will experience life and the world differently based on who they are and how they look. Right?
Oh, that was the moment where, like, you saw it.
And I just thought, that's really interesting. And then and now I'm thinking in real time here, maybe the way you present yourself has an impact on how you're regarded, right?
Yes.
Again, I'm a 10-year-old here, right? Just
and very wise very wise.
So how you walk into a room, how you present yourself, how you look, how you take care of your appearance, how you communicate, how you position your actions, all of those things matter, because they define to the outside world who you are. They don't define exactly who you are inside, but maybe they're a little bit of a window. So then I suppose from there realized that people have got their own things going on. They're experiencing the world differently. And
then you decided that you're going to be a good-looking man from that moment.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. You should meet my brother. He's much more.
No, but that's true, because you're like, you know what? Clearly, I have to really be always proper and well,
definitely. I was at Oxford University yesterday. I wore a suit. I wore a tie. I was meeting with a professor. I think these things are important. How you show up is important.
How you show up, it gives respect to yourself and respect to others.
Yeah.
And a lot of time people don't take care of themselves, waiting for until I go there, until that moment. But then it doesn't look right. Because when you make it, this is who you are, the way you are, it becomes your identity.
Yeah, exactly. Try and show on the outside how you feel on the inside as well, which really helps. And so, maybe actually what I'm wearing might change depending on my mood. And maybe I'm trying to externally signal my mood. I mean, generally it's very upbeat and very positive. It isn't all the time, right? Sometimes you feel worn down, you feel run down, and you try and signal that as well.
I love that. That's incredible. This is such a beautiful story, and it's such a beautiful understanding that you got to experience very young, and you got to notice, because a lot of time people teach us things, but the one that stick in our mind is what we feel, what we interpret, and how we integrate it.
Let me give you another one, actually, and this is related but unrelated. So I remember, when I was 16, 17, my friends would discover alcohol and they would start drinking and so on, and I would look at the behaviors, and I would start to hear this expression, which was, hey, I was drunk, it wasn't my fault. And I thought, no. You are responsible for your actions. You are responsible for your actions. What you do needs to be intentional. and how you present yourself needs to be intentional. And if you choose, in this particular case, right, to drink alcohol, but that's just an example, you choose to drink alcohol, you're responsible for the outcomes. It's like you can't blame anyone else. You are responsible for how you show up in this world, the footprint that you leave, the impact that you have on others, the actions that you take. And that's one of the reasons I don't drink. The other reason is I don't like alcohol. But it's very much just a case of you got to take some agency and ownership in yourself. And rather than relying on other people to do stuff for you, whether it's your employer or your parents or someone else, you have to be responsible for yourself.
Yes, you have to be responsible, and don't blame it on someone else, or don't blame it on circumstances, and don't blame it on things that just pushed you to be that way. And it was bigger than you. And like, it's almost like take charge of your life in every facet.
And maybe a leadership conversation to be had is, what do you do with the people that don't take charge of their life and they expect to expect others to see them and make them give them opportunities? I mean, you got to take ownership.
But you know what I love about this? It's because leadership starts with leading yourself, right? It starts from within. And those little moments, that you shared, and I'm so grateful for these shares, it shows that, we always have an aha moment that shows us how we need to be, what posture we need to have. Can we change our life? How can we change ourselves so that we can lead ourselves differently? And you can lead yourself by looking better, by presenting yourself better, by feeling better. And you lead yourself by controlling how you behave. And that's the start of leadership, isn't it?
It is. And then as that leader, okay, so now you've got the people who are really taking ownership for themselves. They have agency, they are putting their best foot forward, and all you do is you support them, you create space for them, and you empower them. Great. Then you've got the people who are waiting for a handout, waiting to be given everything, and almost have a level of expectation. That's hard. Okay, that's hard. But then, and this is the bit where I lean into, there's the people in the middle who've got everything on the people on the left, but they appear like the people on the right.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is generally they're female in a male-dominated place. They're ethnic minority. They don't feel that they belong. They don't feel like they're entitled. Being entitled is a bad problem, right? But not feeling like you belong there or that you should. And so leaning into that space is where I've put the majority of my effort and my energy, because I sit really, really comfortably on this side, right? As a British, white, privileged, educated male, I don't have many barriers, right? I don't. If I go to a door and I turn the handle, what happens? It opens. It just opens. I don't have to go, oh, maybe I shouldn't open the door. Oh, it's locked. Maybe I can find someone to help me get in. I just push the door and it opens. So that aside, hey, if I can open the door, can I hold it open for someone else?
Yes.
And so there's all those people who've got this like amazing potential and this amazing energy and this amazing talent, but they don't feel like they're fit in, or people don't see them because they don't look the same.
Yes.
And like, if anything, in terms of my purpose, is trying to create that space and trying to create that opportunity through coaching, through mentoring, through sponsorship, through introductions, through opportunities, through whatever it might be. And that makes my team better. It makes the world better. It just makes everything better.
I love this, Danny. This is so powerful. This is like, I open the door. Can I keep it open to someone else as well? If everybody was thinking this way, we will create a different world, because it's like, it's not just for me. I did it and I didn't feel like I took it for granted. I am so grateful. And what if I could provide a service and I can stand from that gratitude and maybe hold the hand, give the hand. I look at it as a light. We carry torches of light. And if yours was bright enough that it gets you wherever you want, how if you use that to brighten someone else?
It's a great analogy. It's a great expression, definitely.
Yeah. And it doesn't diminish whatsoever the others. It's like, absolutely not.
Well, I'm building a team right now from scratch. All right. Right now in this country, in Europe, I'm on my own, and I'm part of an organization with nearly 100 people. And every now and again I look and I'm going, is that person so good that they could do my job. And like, and then I go, yeah, I hope they can. I hope they can do my job, because then I can do bigger things. I can do greater things.
Yes.
Take care of everything.
It doesn't replace you, but it helps you grow even more.
I got a whole list of stuff I'm dreaming of doing, but I can't do because I don't have the capacity. So,
well, I'm so happy you get to give us 30 minutes today. I know how busy you are. Like, you cover the whole Europe, right?
Yeah.
So what is Cloudforce? Tell us about it. What is it?
Cloudforce. So Cloudforce is a kind of wonderful, smallish but growing organization based in Maryland in the USA that are 15 years old. They have been focusing on predominantly Microsoft Azure technical services, consultancy for government, for healthcare, for education, for 15 years, right? They're a really good outfit, but they're a small company based in Maryland, near Washington, D.C. But a year and a half ago, they decided, you know what, there's a gap in the market. We could create a product. And they created this product called Nebula One. And this product is it. Like, this is the product right now. I saw it as a customer. I was the chief information officer at London Business School at the beginning of this year. And I was out there going, I need to buy ChatGPT, or do I invest in Claude or Gemini? And then I discovered this product. And I went, this product, which is a large language model gateway for your enterprise, answers all my problems. It gives me the ability to give all of my users, you know, thousands of people, access to all of the different large language models. Wow. It keeps it secure and private inside my Microsoft Azure data center. It lets me integrate with all of my core data, and it becomes the gateway to all the large language model, the generative AI activity I want to do. And I only have to pay for what I use. Right? I don't have to pay for every single user. I don't have to pay for thousands of people licenses. So it's very cost effective. It's very secure. It's private. That's the bit. It's private in your data center. And they created something that they can put inside people's data centers very quickly and support it remotely. So Cloudforce don't have access to the data inside of London Business School, but they can manage the software to make the updates. It is
and it's incredible. We need that today, because we all worry about what is our information going to.
Right. And so now it's 100% in the control of the client, and the whole thing is built on Microsoft Azure, right? So Microsoft recognized that this is a very special product. There's exciting news coming out of Microsoft about AI this week around Ignite. Watch this space, and it's really exciting. It's cost effective, it's private, it's secure, and it's an enabler, right? That it's basic plumbing. It just allows the organization to go, I don't have to do any heavy lifting, because the whole thing is no code.
Yes.
So they don't have to do any engineering. They can just go and create AI agents and then drive forwards. It's fantastic. And just to say, imagine you could just do, you probably already do. For most people, imagine you could just do the best parts of your job and not all the other stuff. So 3-4 months into implementing this at London Business School, I went, hold on, this is the best part of my job. This is amazing. What if I could just do this and nothing else? And I decided, you know what, I'm done. I've been a CIO for 15 years plus.
15 years?
Yeah, so I've been in technology leadership for 25 years. I've been a CIO for 15 years. I was listed the #1 CIO in the UK.
Many times.
And I thought, this is exciting. And to do something that is exciting, I am like this 24/7. I'm not like this.
It's like you're like, buzzing. I love that.
I'm like this 24/7. It is so incredibly exciting. And we're making a difference in the world.
And we need that, because we're starting to worry about what is all this information going to. It's like we share so much. And it's so much.
Huge.
Who's taking all that stuff?
Right. And so we built a platform on Microsoft that says your data will never be used in our platform. Your data will never be used to train large language models. It won't be retained by Microsoft. You ask a question, you get an answer, and if you delete it, it's gone. There's no history of it. There's no footprint of that conversation. So you have agency over your personal data, and the organization has agency over their corporate data.
And will it cost us more to have our little mini cloud with our data?
So that is a fraction of the cost of just going out and licensing just a regular piece of.
Really? So we don't even bear that cost?
No, it's tiny. It's the cost is absolutely for any mid-sized organization. Like, say if you're 1,000+ people, it is a minuscule cost in comparison to just buying a bit of software.
Because one of our episode I had with Paxi, who's really into AI and everything, and it was frightening because it's like the machine is going into a hallucination and we don't even know what's going to happen. But here you come today. Thank you for bringing us back to feeling it's okay. We still have things under control.
You have to use things wisely. You can do a lot of damage with a lot of different things, whether it's a car or a knife or whatever it might be, right? Things can be used in the wrong way. I mean, look at how social media is being used. It's horrifying. It's horrifying, right? It's being used to weaponize emotions, to swing elections, to orchestrate takeover of governments. There is enough bad stuff happening in the world. So yes, look, this thing could be used for lots of bad things, for sure. But it could be used for a lot of good things as well.
Of course, yes.
And we have to make sure we lean into the good things and we protect ourselves from the bad things. But in this instance, giving an organization agency and control over their data and over how their models and their agents are used puts them in control to decide how it is being used.
And I think this is brilliant. And I'm so happy we get to spread that message that, there are today schemes or things that you work on where you can still have ownership of your data and make sure that you have it. And when is it going to be accessible to everyone?
So this particular platform is specifically designed for mid to large organizations. Okay. So the people that work for those organizations then can use it for their work and for their corporate. And we are heavily invested in education. It's in London Business School, of course, because I put it into London Business School. Yeah. But it's also in Oxford University, and it's in Imperial College London, and it's in Manchester, and it's in Surrey, and it's in Lincoln, and it's in America, right? It's in lots of big ones. It's in UCLA, was the first client, right? UCLA Business School.
Yes.
We're still working on Harvard, Hynd. We're still
working on Harvard. All right, you'll get there.
There's a meeting today in Harvard with
good luck.
I would have been in if I was at LBS. So, Beth, if you're listening to this, we can have a talk. But we want to get into your alma mater.
Absolutely. You'd see maybe some good vibes. You said it all the way there. It's gonna go well.
But it is also used in government. It is used in healthcare. It is used in engineering companies. Yeah, it's being used. But this is a product that didn't exist.
It didn't exist.
A year ago, just over a year ago, right?
We didn't know about it because we just had a conversation saying like there is nothing we're doing about it. But here you come and
now
say
there's nearly 100 people using this platform, and it is going so fast. It's incredible.
Yes. Yeah, usually those platforms, they start, and then when everybody hears about it, it goes from 100 to millions. It's like zoop. Yeah. I've never seen exponential growth as fast as in this digital era. Can you tell us a little bit about it? You've been a CIO for all. Like, what isn't it frightening sometimes when you see how things just go?
It's so it's exciting. Right? It's exciting because I tend to see it early. And the thing about exponential growth, right? Take the camera, the digital camera. The first sensor was 0.08 megapixels. So exponential growth will be 0.08 becomes 0.16, which becomes 0.32, which becomes 0.64. And then eventually, that's a year, another year. It's so slow.
But and we don't see them yet. It is they are happening. Yeah.
But once you hit one and you hit 1.2 megapixels, right? We remember those 1.2 megapixel cameras. Yes. And then it's 2.4. And then, right? And then you get a 3.2 megapixel camera. And before you know it, right, my phone.
It's in our phone. Exactly.
Megapixel. But on the front camera is 50 megapixels.
I know. I sometimes call someone, I'm like enjoying me. I'm like, wow, this looks so perfect.
I can zoom in 100 times zoom and get a crisp picture with a combination of the lens, the sensor, and the AI all working together. So exponential growth is really slow at first. And because I tend to spot them early, right? I've spotted, I don't know, the Meraki wireless network before Cisco bought them, the Ring doorbell before Amazon bought them, all of these things. So I'm watching it going, come on, guys, come on, you're missing the boat, let's go.
Well, thank you. You're giving us all, maybe everybody ever needs to invest in this Cloudforce. This is incredible.
But then when it starts getting big, then it starts getting big fast. But interestingly, there are still organizations that will still be 3 years from now going, yeah, we're still working on our AI strategy. And like right now, it's incomprehensible that any organization is not 100% on it. But, 3 years from now, they still won't be on it. So it's fast, but it's slow. And I think for fast movers, here is a technology, because the whole point of large language models is you can talk to your computer. You can say, hey, computer, do something for me.
That's it. That's what we do. Exactly.
I don't know about you. I can't code. Can you code?
No, I used to code. I don't code anymore.
Right. So you can't, unless we could code, we couldn't ask a computer to do something for us unless we could code. And then it was really hard. Now we can. Well, the possibilities are endless. The what if, imagine if can now happen, because now you can just sit and talk to the computer and say, try this. Okay, that's not good enough. Let's make it better. And you keep working together to make it do stuff for you without having to have tons and tons of engineering happening in the background.
True. And now they said like 80% of your job can be done when you know how to use the machine and AI and this technology.
So look, there are certain right now there are things that can be done using the technology, right? And it's not 80%, but it depends what your job is, of course. In the future, it will be able to do more and more and more. It's a bit like driving self-driving cars. I won't even start to think about Moroccan self-driving cars, but like, English, American self-driving cars, they're like, oh, it'll never do it. Everyone accepts that in 50 years, it'll be self-driving, right?
Yes.
Okay, what about 30 years? What about 10 years? So it's just a matter of time.
It's a matter of time. Everything looks like it's a matter of time.
There's so much that a machine can't do. It can't be a nurse. It can't be a carer. It can't
be conversations like this. No way. There are feelings here. It's just impossible.
So we're safe, right? The humankind, it's official. Today, you find out humankind is safe. Humankind is going to be...
This is the most beautiful message you can get out there. The humankind is safe, no matter what.
Use this technology to address global warming, climate change, whatever we want to call it today. If we can use it to reduce menial tasks, speed up service, speed up experiences, that's only going to be a good thing. And rightly, people will focus on the losses of jobs, but jobs change all the time. They're just changing quicker than normal. And
I love that. This is incredible. I mean, there is speed, but there is unseen speed that seems to be slow, but it's actually happening under the surface.
Yeah. Last month, the world, this is close to your heart, I'm sure. The world ran on more than 50% renewable energy last month for the first time.
Wow.
Now imagine, right? Imagine how much work has happened for the last 20 years to get to that point. And Morocco is leading the way with solar.
It is leading the way, exactly.
So, it didn't happen overnight. The UK closed down its last coal-powered fire station last year. That didn't happen overnight. We didn't go, let's buy some solar or buy something.
It's been taken for like 30, 20 years. I mean, like it's accelerated the pace in the last 10 years and 15 years, but this has been in the making way before.
Our grandchildren, which don't exist yet, our grandchildren will live in a very, very different, and I hope better, cleaner world. But we'll see changes over 5 years that will be really interesting, and we'll see changes over 10 years that will be unrecognizable to what came before, for sure.
This is so beautiful, and I'm so happy we get to plan this, because so many messages that come to like reassuring messages, and I'm really so grateful for you as talking about that, and as you're a leader in this technology and these advances, and we need to hear that, because we worry and we like, where is it going? So
Hynd, a year ago, August last year, I had no idea what generative AI was. I was scared of it. Not scared of it in that sense. I was scared that the technology was
you didn't want to use it.
fast. No. I just scared that I wouldn't understand it. It would go too quickly. My time as a CIO had passed, and then I sat in an airport and I thought, you know what? I am going to build a custom agent. And 5 minutes later, I went, oh, is that it? It's really easy. It's really, oh my God, this is so easy. It's unbelievable. So I then realized this is really accessible technology that anybody can utilize, which is very difficult to say for most technology. So I think that's pretty fantastic.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much. I wanted to say one last word about what you think about leadership. And we have questions here. What is the name of the platform of those of us who...
So it's an enterprise platform. It's called Nebula One, NEBULAONE, but it's created by a company called Cloudforce. So nebula1.ai is where the information is, but it's, again, this is not an investment. This is talking about exciting things that are happening in the world. But it's great for universities. It's great for government institutions. It's great for healthcare, but it's for like these 1,000 plus organizations. It's a real game changer.
We have another comment about your message. Yes to opening that door for others, and yes to every greater agency over our own data. Well,
Thank you.
Well, thank you. I'm going to give you one last word to say, one sentence about what leadership means to you, Danny.
Oh, if I was only going to have one sentence, I was going to say, how do I get myself over to Morocco so we can meet in person? And
yes, that would be our next gathering. Yes.
Right.
And we're not going to wait for that long. So we absolutely organize that. And we will have you come and speak to us about how this, and just meet and say hello and meet other VIP circle in our program.
We'll get in contact with your top university and we'll make that happen.
Exactly.
So leadership for me is about making a difference through the empowerment of others. Fundamentally, it is, right? If you're a sole trader, fine. But if you want to lead, you want to make a difference through the empowerment of others. You need to do what you need to do. You need to carry the bags. You need to book the taxis. You need to do what you need to do. But how do you create space and opportunity for others to be better than you? And if you can do that, you're winning. You're winning. You've got the easiest job in the world.
I love that. This was beautiful. Thank you so much for being with me today. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today.
Thank you.